What's up, everybody? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We got an absolutely beautiful day here on the beaches of Galveston, Texas. Nice sunrise popping up behind us. The water is laid down, it's looking good, and we're gonna go out here and see if we can catch some speckled trout. I picked up some live croaker from the bait shop this morning. I got 2 dozen, so we got 24 good baits there. Hopefully we can get us a good limit of big old speckled trout in the surf. Y'all stick with this, stay tuned. I'm seeing some people catch some stuff. I'm a little bit late, so I'm not gonna talk anymore. Throw my stuff, get out there, let's see if we can catch them. Okay, so here's our setup for today. So we just have this old bait caster right here, medium light rod, and then I have some 30-pound braid on here, a big old chowder weight, some 20-pound leader. This is exactly what you want to use whenever you're fishing with live croaker. These are commonly known as croaker hooks. So we're gonna go ahead, grab a croaker, head out there, and let's see if we can catch something. Oh, we got a wave coming here. First bait of the morning going out, real lively croaker here. Let's go ahead and get our first line in the water, first cast of the day. We're just gonna start real close. A lot of times earlier in the morning, these trout get super close. This is the wade gut right here. So as you can see, I'm on a sandbar. Where those waves are breaking out there, that's a sandbar. So we're just fishing in the middle of them. These trout will stack up in here. So we're gonna see if we can get bit. Oh, I feel my croaker getting nervous already. We're hooked up, y'all. That ain't no trout right there. That's unfortunate. Dang hardhead out here. Felt like a good bite too, and then this guy was what's on the other end of the line. So we're gonna go ahead, pop this guy off, get another bait, try again. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing here. Reach in my bucket, get myself a nice sized croaker. I like the ones that are generally a little bit smaller. Get ourselves a nice croaker. We're gonna take our little hook here, come right in the back like this, boom, and all we're gonna do is sling them out there. That seems to be where the fish are, about right there. And I like to leave my bail open and let that thing swim. When you get a bite, this line's gonna start ripping off, but a good croaker is gonna slowly pull the line like that. There's a bite right there. Oh, he missed it. Man, you'll feel him thump it, and then you'll feel that line just go crazy. So as you can see, a good croaker is gonna do that. Slowly pull your line off. So let's see if we can get one here. All right, y'all, we're hooked up here, but I can tell you right now, unless this is the biggest trout I've ever hooked in my life, it's gonna be not a trout. Feeling kind of sharkish. We'll see. Staying down, he came up right on the hook set. That doesn't feel like no trout to me. Probably gonna be a little shark. I was right. It is a little shark. This is what happens when the surf doesn't look great out here. Came out, it's a little brown. So this is what it is. Sharks and gaff tops. Hard heads. But we'll pop this guy off. I should be able to grab him out here. Cast back out and try again. Okay, oh, we unhooked that shark. We're back out here. There's a bite right there. You can see this guy going crazy. I mean, he's getting blown up on the surface, y'all. So far, we're in for the Galveston Bay Dirty Water Slam. We got the hardhead and the shark. All we need now is a rat and we'd be set. I feel this croaker going crazy out here. Shouldn't take long for him to get picked up. There's a bite right there. Ah, another damn, either big trout or shark, one of the two. I don't know what that is. He's fighting weird. Could be a ladyfish, I guess, but that's a trout. It is a dang surf trout. Going crazy on me. There we go, y'all. I missed like 4 bites today that I didn't even record on. It could have been some trout, but this right here is a surf trout. That's going to be a keeper too, and I'm going to take him. Ain't no letting this guy go. To struggle with all the trash out here, all the trash fish. Don't have a net, we're just gonna play them out. When I get them close, guys, I like to open my bail. Just have my thumb on it. So make sure that we have that nice smooth drag. This guy does not want to be caught yet. Oh, he ran right into my leg. Yeah, he might be ready now. No, one more. Okay, there we go, finally. He's gonna be right at that 15 mark, I believe. Tail to there. He's over, so he's going on the stringer. No one rule of weight fishing, guys. Don't unhook him till you got him on the stringer. Pop that hook in him. Just like that, through both lips. Because we got a lot of waves. We don't want that stringer to fall out. Pop the hook in through both lips. And now we're good to go. Yeah, run him all the way down the stringer, y'all. Get him as far away from you as possible when you're fishing the surf. No secret, there's a ton of sharks out here. Nothing to be scared of as long as you respect them and you have a little common sense. Put that fish away from you and you're good to go. Let's go ahead and grab another bait. We're gonna try again. Well, it took a little while and I went through maybe 6 baits, but I'm hooked up again, y'all. Nice little trout here. Should be a keeper, about the same size as the other. Man, I'm struggling. I ran out of hooks that I usually use, so I'm using these, and they're actually a little too small, which it's rare that a hook is too small, right? But these hooks right here, they're a little too small, and they're just getting wrapped in the croaker instead of getting in the fish's mouth. And it's making it real hard for me to set the hook, but finally I got another one. Like I said, I've missed a whole ton of them out here. This guy's gonna be close to that 15 again. Nothing crazy big today. None of those big old 20-inch surf trout that I usually get. Man, are they hard to grab. Boom. See if he makes it. He's over it. Go ahead, pop this hook out and get him on the stringer. Got that trout unhooked, got him on the stringer. That makes trout number 2. And now I got another bait put back out. He's already getting super nervous. Usually when those croaker are real nervous like that, that means that there's a bunch of fish around trying to eat them. And he's just pulling line off like crazy. And that is not a fish, that is in fact a croaker. Well, I didn't get my slack in. This is one of my last small croakers in the box. The rest of the croaker all seem to be quite a bit bigger than this guy, so hopefully we can catch one on this thing. Well, y'all, I heard some splashing, looked back, and I just got sharked. Son of a gun. Little old shark too, little cookie cutter shark. Came up and got him. Kind of knew that was going to happen. There's a ton of those little guys in here today. Couldn't really avoid it, but that really sucks. I think I see one of my trout cut in half. Yeah, he took the tail off one of them. Now I really need to find a good croaker and try to catch one, because that's one less to take home. Very next cast after that shark, I'm hooked up. I don't know if this is a big old trout or not. I think it could be a nice trout. Feels kind of like it. Yeah, head shakes. There we go. They're all this same cookie cutter size, right at 15. There we go. There he is. We'll see. This guy's going to be really close. His tail's all short. He's been chomped by something before. Weird looking trout. And he's just under. Darn. Unfortunately, we're going to have to let him go. There we go. Undersized trout. Again here. A little bit better trout. We can get this guy in. He's actually thrashing this time, and he ate a pretty big croaker. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. There we go. Still nothing big, nothing like that, but it is in fact a keeper. So let's just hope that we can get him in. We're just going to play him out, let him run around, let him calm down. Don't throw him on the stringer. Guys, got this trout in, got him on the stringer, and I already know there's going to be comments up here saying, why don't you take him back to the truck? They got bit by a shark. Well, the reason is because when I fish the surf, I usually come down here, fish, and then I'll go back and buy ice at the gas station right here next to the beach. I'll check that out though. So So I don't have ice right now, so I have no choice. Got to put them on my stringer, but I'm gonna try to catch one more real quick before shark comes, and then we'll head home. Well, here's our 3 fish from today, guys. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. I do have to be back home at about 10 o'clock. So it was a decent morning in the surf. I'm not gonna say it was great. As you can tell, we got our fish chomped in half, and I used all 24 croaker in like an hour and a half, which is just crazy to me. I didn't show it on camera, but after I ran out of croaker, I did go out there and throw a little down south for maybe about 30 minutes, and I didn't even get a bite. And the people around me out here are still whacking the trout. So they're definitely out there. It just was a tough morning for me. But y'all stay tuned. We're gonna see you back at the house to cook up these fish. Okay, y'all, so we're back at the house. We have our trout right here. We're gonna clean them up, and then we're gonna be doing a really simple recipe that I think you guys are gonna like. So let's go ahead and take this fish. We're gonna lay him on this side. We're gonna put our hand right here just to get a good grip on him. We're gonna run that knife down at an angle right behind the head. Once we hit that backbone, we're gonna turn the knife. We're just gonna follow it down the backbone, just like this. And when you get about here, you're gonna wanna go up and over the swim bladder. See, that's a swim bladder. That's like gum, and you cannot cut through it. So we're gonna go up and over that, back down, and then we keep following it down, and we're off. Right here, you can either do it like this and skin it, or you can cut it all the way off the tail. It's whatever you want. But if you leave it like this, it kind of holds it on the tail. We'll cut it off. We're gonna run this knife right up above the meat and get our knife sideways. This is why it's good to have a flexible knife. We're just gonna pull that meat, or we run that knife side to side. Boom. Now we're gonna take this trout. We're gonna go right here and cut out these rib bones. Just like that. That's a boneless, skinless, speckled trout fillet. Perfect and ready to go inside and cook. So let's do the other side, and then we'll see you on the kitchen. So I've got my trout right here, and I cut each fillet in half just so it would fit on this little baking pan. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some Parmesan breadcrumb crusted trout, which is super easy, super simple for you guys to do at home, and it's really delicious. So all we got here is a little bit of Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs mixed together. We're just gonna dump it out on our plate. Shake that around, and then we're gonna take our fish and we're gonna put a little bit of mayonnaise on it. This is just a binder. I promise you, when it's cooked, you will not taste mayonnaise. So if you're scared of the mayonnaise like some people, don't worry about it. You're not gonna taste it. If you don't wanna use mayonnaise, you could use some egg wash or something like that. But mayonnaise is a fat, so it's gonna keep it from drying out, and it's gonna really help that breadcrumb mixture stick. So we're just gonna put a light coat of that on there, not a lot at all. If you put too much, then your breadcrumb and Parmesan is not gonna get crispy. It's just gonna come out really soft. So you want a real light coating, kind of like that. And that's it, guys, super simple. So now that we have our fish coated in some mayonnaise, we're just gonna take a little bit of seasoning. You use whatever seasoning you want, a little bit of Cajun seasoning, seafood seasoning, it doesn't matter, just a little bit. Then we're gonna take our fish fillets, and we're gonna dunk them in here. And this is that garlic and herb breadcrumb and some grated Parmesan. Lay it in there just like that. One side only, smush it down, get it nice and flattened out, and look at that, perfect. Just put that back on the pan, and we're gonna do this for every single piece. And then I like to add a little bit of extra Parmesan on top just because I really love that Parmesan crust. So look at that beautiful piece. Okay, now that we have them all ready, we can take our Parmesan and give it an extra little sprinkle. Just like that. So as y'all can see, guys, this is super simple. It takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes to prep. We're gonna throw this in the oven at 375 for about 8 to 12 minutes. And then I'm gonna turn it on broil for about 1 to 2 minutes just to get that really good crust on top. If you don't wanna put yours on broil, maybe you don't have the broil setting, you can just go ahead and leave your fish in there for an additional maybe 3 or 4 minutes at 375 and you're gonna get the same effect. But let's go ahead and put this in here. Boom, top shelf, set the timer. We're gonna start with 8 minutes, always start with less. And there we go. And as you can see, we have some fish right here. This is some spade fish fillets that we caught offshore yesterday, and then a couple trout thrown in there too. And as you can see, it has a nice crust on it. It looks really good, nice golden brown. That's gonna be delicious. But all right, we're gonna wait for that timer to be done. Then we're gonna show you what it looks like. Super simple. All right, y'all, well, the timer just went off. As you can see right there, that Parmesan is still not completely melted on that top, but that fish is getting pretty close to done. So we're gonna give about 2 more minutes, maybe 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna throw that broiler on for a minute or so and get it real nice and crispy. Well, the fish is done here. We've had it broiling for a few minutes. Let's take a look at it. Boom. Y'all check that out. Some good golden brown fish right there. So we're gonna let that cool down, then we're gonna give it a taste test for you guys. It looks delicious though. So we got our fish right here. Y'all check it out. We're gonna cut one open for you, show you how white that meat is on these trout. Look at there. Looks beautiful, steaming hot, real hot. We're probably gonna burn our mouth, but as you can tell, we got that paper plate special. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers, y'all. Absolutely delicious. Like I said, you cannot go wrong with this. It's super simple to make. All it is Parmesan, breadcrumbs, a little bit of seasoning. If you want, you don't even have to add it, and some mayonnaise just to bind that all on there. Throw it in the oven for 10, 12 minutes, and you're ready to go, guys. Definitely try this out for yourselves. And on top of that, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment down below. When the surf lays low, head out there and you will catch yourself some trout, I guarantee it. It is summertime, the fishing is hot, and that's all there is to it. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.